And the purpose of this day is for every country to share the experiences of their fight against corruption. And so here in Kenya, we were supposed to do it yesterday, which was 11th. But as you are aware, we had the holiday, which we had yesterday. So today we are here at Strathmore to celebrate the day. We are not just one institution. It is coming under CLIF, that is the Kenya Integrity Forum, which also includes religious leaders, the Media Council, and many actors. And so we are here today to look at how we have performed, but more specifically, we have tailored our theme towards the election. And our theme today is electing leaders of integrity. Because we believe the fight against corruption can be won very fast if we have the right leaders. Let us go to the elections and elect leaders that will serve us. EACC, for instance, has decided that people with unexplained wealth must be called to account. And in that side, we have made a lot of progress. We have recovered a lot of property. We have recovered monies that people are unable to explain. The Kenyans at the ballot paper, that if they can elect the right leaders now, our war on corruption will almost be half done. Well, IBC is our partner. Our message is that let IBC be focused as it is. There are many naysayers when you are in these institutions. That should not bother them. They should look at the regulations that govern their work, and we are always around to lend the support that is necessary, because at the end of the day, all of us want a country after 9th. I want all of us to know that after 9th, Kenya is there. In fact, my prayer is that on that 9th, you only take 2 hours from your work, go and vote and go back to the office, and peacefully continue to avoid this cycle of closing the country immediately after elections. That should not be a thing of the past. Our strategy is to go for high impact cases. We have had so many governors have been taken in. We have permanent secretaries. We have quite high profile people. And our reports, if you looked at the quarterly reports that we release, you will read the names of who is who in this country. And that's what we don't want to see. We want you to elect good people so that we don't go to that cycle of chasing after them. Because as it stands, if you take a thief to parliament, he will mainly water down Chapter 6 of the Constitution, and he will not be able to fight corruption. So I say, let us all be involved.
NCIC has already mapped out certain areas like Nakuru, counties such as Narok, Uasin Gishu, Mombasa, Kisumu. Some of those areas have been mapped out as hotspots. If you look at the political campaigns and rallies, there are less violence as compared to 2017 or 2013 or even 2007. So we are seeing a reduction in that kind of mobilization towards ethnic profiling, and we are now seeing people probably maturing to be talking about their economic models and issues other than this community versus that community. And we want to urge the political class to make sure that you desist from personalizing the election. We should have been a country that have come of age in terms of how we manage our public affairs and national affairs. Also learn from the rest of the continents that democracy also take time to mature. What we see today in the West must be a moment that those countries went over 200 years, some 300 years, to mature to be where they are today. So still at 50, we are still a maturing democracy, and we are maturing in cohesion and integration as a country. And all what we want to ask Kenyans is let us begin to see Kenya not as segmented Kenya of communities and regions, but as Kenya for all of us in equal measure, where we all have our shared dreams, We have a shared vision and focus. We want to address also matters corruption from the heart level, from our faith and value-based level. What are our values? Do we value a culture of stealing, or do we value a culture of good management? Corruption is also a matter of policy. We want to anchor it in policy. That's why we say we want leaders with integrity to be in that space where they are going to enact laws in Parliament, so that we have the right policies and the right laws to make sure that Chapter 6 of the Constitution is implementable. Because what we have seen in the past, we have a good law in our laws, the national laws, in our Constitution, Chapter 6, but the implementation of it has been watered down in Parliament, and what we want to see is Kenyans elect people of integrity who will not be going to look after their own affairs, but who are going to look at the affairs of Kenyans and make sure that we have good laws that can protect our Constitution and give our Constitution life.